So I just had an interesting conversation with somebody. This is a very successful businessman. We were talking about some work that we're doing together. And at one point while I was talking, he interrupted me during the conversation. He said, "You're using filler words. You're a speaking coach. Why are you using filler words?" So he challenged me on that. And so this is something that comes up from time to time, is the issue of filler words. First thing I say is, number one, I am not a Nazi when it comes to filler words, unlike some other speaking coaches. But here's the thing you have to understand about filler words, is that filler words, and you'll notice that I'm using filler words just as I'm speaking here, filler words are not a major issue in the vast majority of cases, okay? Because audiences in 2019, 2020, they want an authentic, genuine person, a real human being speaking to them. That's what's important to them. A few filler words here and there is not a big issue, because if anything, it actually makes it more relatable and more conversational, and it creates more of that conversational vibe. The issue with filler words is if they become excessive. If there's too many filler words, then at that point it starts to become very distracting and it takes away from your message and your delivery. But here's the other thing about filler words, is that filler words are the easiest thing. If you're a coach or a trainer, it's the easiest thing to fixate on. Because all you have to do as a coach is just sit there, watch your student, and say, "You just said oh, you just said again, you just said so." It's the lazy man's coaching, okay? So if you want to focus on things that really are not that important, by all means, like drum it into your head to get rid of all of your filler words. If you can reduce your filler words down to some small percentage of your total word count, that's probably good enough. Be satisfied with that and then focus on other things that are more important. In my case personally, why I use filler words, or why I'm comfortable using filler words on camera or in conversations with people, or even when I'm presenting in front of an audience, is very simple, because I'm trying to have a conversation with my audience. Like in this situation right now, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I'm not doing a formal scripted presentation. What I'm trying to do is educate you and give you some guidance and some insights. And look, not everybody is going to be on board with this. Some people are very, very rigid on the filler word thing, and that's fine. If that's your style and that's what you're going for, then fine. I think it's a complete waste of your time, honestly, to eliminate every single filler word from your vocabulary. But that's your choice. I mean, it's a free country. So if you want to focus on those kinds of issues, by all means. I just know that audiences ultimately don't care about that. Again, unless it becomes very excessive, audiences fundamentally are interested in the person, the energy, the passion, the charisma that they have. What's the message that they're communicating to me? Is this something important? Is this someone important that I should pay attention to? What's their core message? What am I trying to take away from this presentation? Those are the things that matter. And that's what you should focus your presentation training and rehearsal on, not on very minor minutia of this particular word or that particular word. This relates to something else that I talked about recently, which is when people sometimes, and this doesn't always happen, but sometimes it happens, they ask me for a very specific scripted presentation. Like, what specific words should I use to convey this idea? It's the same thing again. The best words to use are your own natural words, okay, in 80 or 90% of situations. And then the remaining 10 to 20% is just adjustments for specific word choice, for specific, maybe there's a better way, a stronger way of wording a particular idea in terms of your delivering with more confidence, more professionalism, or more passion or charisma, or whatever it is that you're trying to go for. And I just did some filler words right there. Check it out. But, ultimately, if you're trying to have a genuine conversation with your audience, these minor details really don't matter, okay? So focus on what matters, not what doesn't matter. Speaking and presentation skills and public speaking, these are very challenging skills for most people, whether you're on camera, whether you're on stage, whether you're giving a TEDx talk, whether you're giving a presentation to the board of directors for the first time. There's a lot that's hitting your brain all at once, a lot of insecurities, a lot of challenging issues, questions that are coming up. So you have to give your brain as little work as possible. Focus your brain on the skills that are going to move the needle the most, not the skills or the ideas or issues that are going to have the least impact. Filler words, in the vast majority of cases, falls into the second category. Focus on what really matters and really communicating your message with authenticity and genuine passion and commitment, so that the audience can feel that you're a real person and that you have a real story to tell. That's all I have to say about filler words for today. Thanks for watching. See you soon.